Green Man! 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 Holy YouTube video, Green Man!
Okay, more comics. Another Wednesday, another short box. And I think this is a load of Hellblazer. Papa Midnight, 4-part special. Or was it 5 parts? 5 parts. It's an annual, I think. Yeah. Oh, then it's another annual. This is 1993, this one is 1989. And you got a Hellblazer and the Books of Magic crossover. 2 parts, 1. You go 2 of 2 and 1 of 2. Right, now this is a... I think this was a 4-parter because there's another part been kicking around. So that's part 1, 2 and part 4. And I'm pretty sure part 3 is kicking around somewhere. And I've seen it a few times and I've been going through my comics and wondering where the rest of them were. So I'll see if I can reunite that with this collection. Okay, Hellblazer Special, Bad Blood. 2025, A Royal Scandal. 1, 2... I seem to remember in this one, I think in this one, part of the story was that one, like the prince or something was going to marry a black queen and it was supposed to be a big scandal. Something weird like that. And it's kind of happened, hasn't it? But without the demonology and whatever that was associated with this story. Right, so here's my first Hellblazer then, number 15. I had all the collected works before I started to collect it in earnest. So it looks like I go from 15 onwards. I think it would have been a good idea back then if I'd tried to pick up number 1. Probably worth a bit now, I should think. Hellblazer number 1. But I didn't really know about keys back then, so I didn't bother. There may be a gap or 2 in this run, we'll see. Pretty weird covers, most of them. The early ones are very weird. I think it ran for about 300 all in all. It's the 50th one. way back in '92. Good Fabry art, Fabry covers, always very decent. Steve Dillon, Garth Ennis and Steve Dillon, that was a good run. This is when he went to Australia. And then a bit of a dream quest, I think. I think that's when the fags caught up with him and he nearly died of cancer. That last one was number 100, by the way. Yeah. Football match today, Crystal Palace versus Brighton. Looks like he's caught up in a crush. Did happen once. A lot of people got killed, crushed in the linking. A football match when too many people were let in and there was nowhere to go but get pushed into the fence. Horrible, about 90 people dying. More Glen Fabry covers. Some quite creepy ones. Don't know what's going on there, that doesn't look very nice. Camden. And there there a lot. There's lots of gigs at Camden. So in the places you're in London, you're into music, you go to Camden a lot. There's so many venues there, rock and roll, heavy metal, goth, all sorts. Went to prison in America. $150. Good Intentions, part 2 of 6, of course. I said the path to hell is paved with good intentions, is it? Or the road to hell is paved with good intentions? Something like that. Brian Azzarello took a little run there. More cool covers. Lapdogs and Englishmen. Of course, there's a phrase of mad dogs and Englishmen. I've not heard of lapdogs and Englishmen. High water. Most likely from hell or high water. So, lots of hell-related stuff in Hellblazer, as you'd expect. Interesting covers still. There's a bit of a Nazi skinhead kind of thing going on that one. We're on 170 now. Freaky stuff. Swamp Thing. Of course, that's where Constantine first appeared in Swamp Thing. I only got that in graphic collections rather. Never collected Swamp Thing at that time, so I haven't got his first appearance at all. $197, $198, $199. Here you go, the 200th issue. Most of the rest of these that run going on to 300 are still on my shelf. $204, $205, $206. That's it. That is that box full of Constantines. Yeah, so a whole box full of Hellblazers. Cheers for watching. See you next time. Not many of these to go now. I think I've got about 3 or 4 more of these to go, and I'll have shown you all of my comics and counted them all. Check out the blog if you want more information.